Right, now if we look at exercise number 2.
Excuse me, Mr. Blanche.
Yes.
I was wondering if it's possible to upload to the previous exercises that we did on excavations.
Yeah, I'm going to do them for you. I will upload them. When I upload the new chapter, I'll upload that as well.
All right.
But what I'm going to do is, like on these pages, I've got a file of my page, and where is that file of my pages in? As I did them with you, I'll scan this page in, and I'll upload the page for you to see exactly what we've done.
All right, thank you, sir.
Any other questions? No, great. All right, exercise 2. The last exercise is page 71. Excavate an earth for swimming pool not exceeding 2 meters deep. Load directly onto hauled vehicles and cart away to a dump site, including compaction bottom of excavation, 155 square meters. We're excavating 150 cubic meters, and the information given, we assume the use of a 0.25 cubic meter capacity backactor at 325 Rand per hour and 5 cubic meter capacity tip trucks at 360 Rand per hour. Backactor output 90 bucket loads per hour, truck output 1.5 load per hour, 20% bulking, allow the use of a mechanical compactor at a cost of 20 Rand per hour, and assume that one laborer using the compactor will compact 10 square meters in an hour. Allow 15% for overheads and 10% for profit. Right, where do we start with this? Where do we start with this one? So where do we start with this? We start with our excavation and our plant. So what can our plant do? It can do 90 buckets in an hour. And what's the size of one bucket? 0.25 cubic meters. So therefore, 90 times 0.25. So our machine can do 22.5 cubic meters per hour. So that will be the output of our machine. You agree with that? What's better, this or this is not better, this is better. Right, so you're happy with the output of our machine, 22.5 cubic meters per hour. You concur on that? So if my machine, I must excavate 150 or 155, one of my excavation, 150 cubic meters. And my machine can do 22.5 cubic meters per hour. So it's 150 divided by 22.5. So that means my machine will take 6.67 hours, rounded off. It's 6.666666, so it's 6.67 hours. So therefore, I can go and say excavator hours 6.67, and what's my rate for my excavator? My excavator rate here is 325. is 2,167 rand and 75 cents. You concur on that answer of mine? You concur on my answer?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, now on this material that we excavate, there's no bulking yet because it says it loads it directly onto a dump. So the machine takes the scoop of soil out of the ground and it dumps it on the dump truck. So that means there's no bulking at this point. Now what's my next one is my trucks, where I must cart it away. So as the soil lands on the truck, it actually debulks, and then the bulking becomes a factor. Now, what information do I have on my trucks available? I've got 3 trucks at 1.5 loads per hour. So that means 3 times 1.5 is 4.5 loads in an hour that I can do. And what's my capacity of a truck? A truck is 5 cubic meters. So that is 4.5 times 5 equals, and that's also 22.5 cubic meters in an hour. But what is the volume of the material that I must cart away? That is 150 cubes. Divided by 22.5 cubic meters an hour, and that will also be my hours. 6.67. Lower than it, up. Okay, there.
Yeah, and there's too much brightness.
Too much brightness. I already switched off the light on this thing already. This thing is not very happy. This thing is not really not in the mood to work today at all. Because I must say, is the picture better now?
It looks a bit better. It's just you can't really see the numbers.
This thing's not a very happy camper today at all. And now, this is about the best I'm getting out of it today. Yeah. That's about the best I can get out of this thing at the moment. Then, for my trucks, what's my trucks costing me per hour? One truck is costing me 360 rand per hour. So therefore, I must say 360 times 3 at 1,080 rand is my rate for my trucks. Times 6.67 equals, and that cost me another 7,203 rand and 60 cents. But now, what happens when I place this soil on the trucks? It's actually bulked, so therefore I must allow for bulking on last item. And what's our bulking factor in this example? 20%. Therefore, it's 7203.6 times 1080, and that means it's not an answer. 6.67 times 1080, 7,203 rand 60 cents times 0.2 bulking. That's another 1,440 rand and 72 cents for bulking. You concur on that? What's important here, when we excavate, there's no bulking yet because the machine takes the material out of the ground in a full scoop, and the bulking happens when the material lands on the truck. So that's why there's no bulking there, but we've got bulking here when the material lands on the truck. That's when the bulking occurs. Happiness with that? And move on. There's a big delay on this thing today. As I move, I can see it's about 2 or 3 seconds. I've actually moved my pencil already, and then I actually only see it on my screen. So there's a big, something is not working so like today. Alright, so then can we move on to the, because what else would we do for this job? We must do some compaction as well. And we must and what must we do with the compaction? We must compact 155 square meters. And what's my hourly output for my compactor? He can do 10 square meters. He can compact 10 square meters in an hour. So therefore 155 divided by 10 will take me 15.5 hours to compact the material. So therefore the compactor hours 15.5 hours. And what's the rate for my compactor? My compactor is costing me 20 rand per hour. That's all in rate. 15.5 times 20, 310 rand. And then I must add my labor. And my laborer, my operator. Laborer operating will also be hours, 15.5 hours. And what's my laborer's labor rate here? What's our normal labor rate? We use 27.50. So that will come in at 426.26. Right, all happiness. Do we have any bulking or anything like that that comes into play here at this stage? None at all. So what must we still do? Must just now add up all our figures. And what's the figures we've got in here? 7.75. 7203.6 72 plus 310 plus 426.26. 5065. Who concurs with my answer? Who concurs with my answer? 5,065 rand and 9 cents. Hope you get a similar answer to what I'm getting.
Hi, sir.
Yes, you agree with my answer.
Can you please go back to bulking?
Bulking.
Yes, I didn't see the calculations.
Yeah, because there's no bulking on the excavation side. There's no bulking. You only have bulking when the material goes into the truck, because that's when bulking occurs.
Yes, I want to see those calculations.
Can you see that? Like that. So it's 20%. My trucks will cost me 7,203 rand and 60 cents. As my bulking factor is 20%, so I add 20% onto that figure to arrive at my total cost for my trucks.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Right. Any other questions?
Sir.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask about the compaction.
Yes.
Is there a way of relating the type of machine you are using to how many passes it does to the mod that is required, the compaction that is required?
Well, you see, because we haven't got a full spec here. It didn't tell me it must be 93, 96, 98% what the compaction figure is thereafter. So therefore, we only work on an output. That machine can compact 10 square meters an hour. So
okay, thank you, sir.
That's information that we actually work on. How many passes you do, you will know, since you're coming from a civil background, is that depends on the type of soil you've got, how much moisture you've got in your soil. That will all play a role in that. But yeah, don't go and overanalyze. If the information tells you you can do 10 or 20 or 50 square meters per day or per hour, that's the information you work on.
Thank you, sir. Understood.
Okay. Right. Any more questions? Who concurs with my answer of 5,065 rand and 9 cents? You concur with that answer? Right. Who concurs with this answer of mine? Who's concurring on the answer?
Say, can you please show us like how did you arrive at the answer? Because I
added up the figures. That's right. Let's check my figures.
Can you please start again?
2167.75, 7203.6, 1440.72 plus. Yeah, see, there's something like that. 310 plus 426.26. Yeah, it's not 5,000, it's 11,000. I don't know where I got that 5 or 5, 6.
Yeah, because I was getting something different and I
11,548.
Yes, say I also get that.
33 cents. Probably had something like 11,548 and 33.
Yes.
Is that more like the answer? 11,548, 33. You concur on that answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Ah, okay. All right. Now, what does he? How does me give this answer? Calculate the rate per cubic meter. Because look here, they ask us here. We must calculate a rate per cubic meter. So that means I must take that answer and I'm going to divide that by 150. Divide by 150 cubic meters, 115,453 divided by 150. So there will be 76 rand and 99 cents. You concur with that? Because I must give my rate per cubic meter. So therefore, my 11,548.33 divided by 150 gives me 76 rand and 99 cents. And then I must add my overhead of 15%. Overhead 15%. That's 11 rand and 55 cents. Plus equals 88 rand. 88 rand and 54 cents. And my profit at 10% times 0.1 equals 8 rand 8 rand and 85 cents plus equals 97 rand and 59 cents, excluding VAT. You concur on that? The 97 rand and 59 cents. Over here. You concur on that? Yes, no. You concur in my answer or not? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Concur. Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody happy how we arrived at the answer?
yes, sir.
All happiness. Is everybody happy with our answer here?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that means the earthwork section is done. So what I'll do for you is I'll load later this morning or this afternoon. I'll load up our next chapter. Our next chapter will be concrete. I'll also upload the answer that we've done here. I'll upload them for you. And then tomorrow we're starting with concrete. And there you must really start keeping your wits about you. If you miss the first part of concrete, you're going to be lost for quite a while on concrete. Because what we do in concrete, we're actually going to do it in brickwork as well for our mortar. Calculations are very similar. And also it's like this calculation, it looks very complicated, but until you do it, you actually find out it's not that complicated. So I will forward you the stuff, like I say, this afternoon. Sometimes I'll forward you, I'll upload that stuff for you. And then I will schedule another lecture for us tomorrow at 10:30 again. Happiness with that.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Any more questions on the earthwork we've done? No more questions? Then I'm going to switch this thing off now because this thing is temperamental again this morning. It's not to be in the mood to work on this Monday morning. Going once, going twice. Third and final time for questions. No questions? Then I see you tomorrow for pricing.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Stay healthy, stay safe. And let me see if I can get this thing to cooperate a bit better more, because today this thing was not in the mood for work. So I'll see what, maybe I'll just go and reinstall everything and see if it's not going to work better. So I say it's working, but it's not working properly. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm going to log off. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.